Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is ANZA-T and today I am bringing you a video where I am cooking Sunday lunch, Sunday course. You know, when it's a Sunday you have to cook 7 colors or several colors, and I am doing that with you today. On the menu today we have creamy chicken, a creamy chicken stew, some rice fried a little bit, and then beetroot, coleslaw, and what's this other thing that I wanted to make? Oh, and another salad with broccoli and cauliflower. So I'm really excited to be taking you guys through this video, and I really hope you enjoy it. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. You know, today I was really discouraged to do this video. I saw that the time that I had planned to be doing this video, we're going to be load shedding, hence the 2-plate stove. So I'm really gonna make it work and hope you really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. So I won't really be talking that much in this video, but I'll be showing you the steps of the things that I'm cooking, and hope you can just put on some nice music and watch this. I'll also be listening to something while preparing this meal, and then yeah man, I really hope you enjoyed this video. We are starting by making a 3-bean salad, which is like chakalaka-ish, just that you add different types of beans, and then in goes a little bit of oil, then about 1 onion chopped finely. Just fry it around, mix. And then I'm just adding a little bit more oil, because when you add the beans they just absorb and then it gets super dry if you don't add enough oil. It's okay, we're not counting calories today, we're just making really nice food. And then I'm adding about a tablespoon of garlic. And then in goes my chopped carrots. Mix it, cook it until the carrots are a little bit tender, not too tender, just a little bit chewable. And yeah, and you can make them as tender as you want them to be, or as soft as you want them to be. Like, it's really up to you when it comes to those. I added a little bit of sweet basil. So when I'm cooking things like this, I don't really measure, I just eyeball it. And then I added paprika, salt, and then we're mixing in everything again, frying it out before we add the Worcestershire sauce. There's a lot about Worcester sauce, yeah. But oh, before I added the Worcester sauce, I added my robot peppers, yellow, green, and red pepper. But I added only a quarter of each. Like, I cut up a quarter of a very big pepper and then cut it long slices. I didn't chop it up very finely, as you can see in this video. Then there goes that Worcester sauce. I thought it was coming a little bit earlier. There goes that Worcester sauce. You can add soy sauce or anything just to lift off the spices from the pan and bring everything together. I am adding a mix of the 3 beans instead of buying separate tins, and then I'm just supplementing that with cool baked beans. And then, like, this 3-bean salad is like really done so fast, so quick, and so easy. That's why I decided to start with it. We mix it up and it will be ready. So next, I was making the chicken. I'm making a creamy mushroom chicken with garlic, buttery flavors. So I just put a little bit of onion and a little bit of oil, and then we brown the chicken on both sides before continuing or adding the spices and the salt. So I salted the chicken, and then added a generous amount of black pepper on top of that chicken. Another spice that I used was paprika. I love paprika. You probably see paprika all over this video. I really love paprika. It brings things together. I feel like now that I'm watching this editing, I didn't add enough spices. Like, need to season the food. Oh, and I forgot to record a part where I added a stock cube. If you can see at the center, there's a stock cube. Then I added some water and covered this chicken so that it can cook thoroughly before we continued. We fried it up. There's my nephew helping me by bringing me a plate. So I'm then removing the chicken from the pot. This pot, we are going to use it to also make our mushroom. That sauce that is left at the bottom really is the juices that are going into the mushrooms. So I'm adding margarine. You can add butter if you have it, but margarine works as well. Then you're adding some garlic and then frying that a little bit. Then we're using pot belly mushrooms, belly. Yeah, we're adding those dark brown mushrooms. I use 2 trays of mushrooms. You can use as much or as little. Like when you're cooking food like Sunday course, man, just cook from the heart and don't really worry about measurements and stuff like that. So I added a lot of mushrooms sliced up, and then we're frying this up, and we're going to be adding our chicken back into this mushroom mixture. Give them a little fry. A tip I would say is dry the mushrooms with a towel before putting them in. I didn't do that, and they had a little bit of water, so they didn't get to fry to be like very nice, but they were still well cooked. In goes my chicken. Let the sauces go in, mix everything up. I'm gonna be adding a little bit more spices, and then we're going to add our cream to bring that creamy texture. I bought pouring cream, but pouring cream is a little bit thinner, so I'd say buy a thicker cream for this. Yeah. Oh, in goes the sweet basil. I love basil. It's nice. And then I added some chopped parsley, fresh parsley, to give everything color and flavor. Mix, and then in goes that cream. It's like 500 mils, but I saved a little amount for a salad later. And then you just reduce this and let it get thick, and you are literally done. I was bending my hand at this point by this spoon. I don't know why I'm using a steel spoon, but yeah. That looks yummy. I was just trying to get the chicken to be covered by the sauce so that it intertwines. Look at that. So I really love cooking in this pot. So there's not one pot in my house, but I just like this particular pot. So now I'm about to fry the rice. I pre-cooked the rice and then let it cool on the counter. Once the sauce is cooled, the rice is cooled, I mean, then you can fry it up. I used margarine, onion, colored robot peppers, and then just add spices, your desired spices, salt. I added black pepper, salt, and then to give the rice a really bright and vibrant color, I'll be using turmeric. Turmeric is a really nice spice. It gives good flavor, and it also gives the color that you want. So you don't have to use that spice for rice. Just add turmeric and the spices that you really like to enhance the flavor. And then in goes that rice.
and I'm gonna be adding some stock. I used a cup of water with a chicken stock cube mixed in there. Then we're just mixing everything up, and more rice, and I added more turmeric as I needed. Judging by the color, I really wanted a vibrant yellow color on the food. And then now that we're done with sort of like the mains, we can now prepare our sides. And I have a broccoli cauliflower salad. So you just chop up some broccoli cauliflower, wash it in a little bit of warm water. Then you have robot peppers, and to this I'm adding a little bit of condensed milk, and then mixing in some mayonnaise. You can add more mayonnaise, don't add more condensed milk, more mayonnaise as you need, looking at how well the salad is coated. The salad is really nice. If you feel like it gets a little bit too sweet by the condensed milk, just add a splash of lemon juice to bring back the sweetness and reduce it a little bit. But this was amazing and perfect. And then coleslaw is coleslaw, guys. Mayonnaise, I added a little bit of lemon juice because the mayonnaise that I was using is not as tangy as I wanted it to be, and then I added a bit of cream. The mayonnaise was too thick, it was not mixing, so I saw that this mayonnaise was going to be too thick, hence I saved a little bit of cream in the beginning. So yeah, man, this is the salads. I forgot to show you guys while I was making the beetroot, but beetroot chutney, and I added a little bit of feta cheese on top. Yeah.
Hi guys, so I am done cooking my Sunday course. What I'm gonna do now is plate it real quick for you and show you everything that I prepared.